Hello, and welcome to or back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping, for clicking, and for pressing play and watching. My name is Angel. Yeah, and today I thought we would do a video on pre-loved, not unloved decks. So I'm a really big fan of secondhand shopping. I really enjoy finding something that's been owned by somebody previously, and yeah, and that's got a bit of a story to it. Hence the pre-loved but not unloved. I tend to find that the items that I buy secondhand I love more than the things that I've bought brand new actually. So yeah, so I thought today I would show some of my pre-loved decks. So let's get going, let's dive straight in. The first deck I'm going to start with is the Deviant Moon. This was a deck that I found on eBay. The box is a bit dinged up by the previous owner. So yeah, this was the bordered edition, but I cut the borders off actually, and I edged mine in a black. This is in rotation right now. I like it for the spooky season, for the Halloween season. I think it suits it really well. I really enjoy these images. I think they're really, really cool. I also purchased, after obviously purchasing the deck, I also purchased the larger book that goes with it, which was really, really helpful, and it was a great accompaniment actually, obviously, to the deck and to the thoughts behind the artwork. So yeah, the Deviant Moon, pre-loved, definitely not unloved by me. I really love this deck. I think it's fantastic. Get some really great readings with it. I've used it quite a lot for you know, shadow work. So yeah, this is a great card. Deviant Moon, pre-loved but not unloved. Okay, the next deck, I've spoken about this one before. This is the Zombie Tarot. These are the backs, and I edged mine in a red colour. This one was also bought secondhand, but the previous owner hadn't actually even opened the packaging. Let's do this. So yeah, so when I got this, it sat on my shelf for a while, but I hadn't even opened the packaging. And it sat on my shelf, and I kind of thought, oh, maybe I've made a mistake buying that deck. And it, quite a few months went by, and then I decided to open the deck up and look at the cards for the first time. And after I did that, and I did my deck dialogue and started using it with some spreads, I was thinking, why did I wait so long to use this deck? It's fantastic. It's kooky and it's cheeky, and the guidebook is really really fun, I think. It's a bit of a gentle kick in the bum, which that's fine. I really, really enjoy this deck, and I think I've mentioned that I don't just use this deck for Halloween. This is a deck that's out the whole year round. I really, really enjoy it. So yeah, that's the Zombie Tarot, possibly pre-loved, or possibly not, because it wasn't even opened when I received it, but it's definitely loved by me. Okay, the next one, which is also a second-hand find. This was the Witch's Tarot by Llewellyn. I think this was from the 90s. Let's just have a quick look. Let's have a looky. Oh, this was the 11th printing in 2001. Okay. Yeah, it gives me a definite 90s vibe, this deck. Or 90s artwork, possibly. I really enjoy the backs. I enjoy the colours in this deck as well. It's pretty much a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, I would say. Sorry, morning for nudity. This is beautiful, I think. Yeah, I'm going to show you my favourite card actually in this deck. It reminds me of this one. It's just like, how you doing? I think that's a really great card. Love that one. And I love the tower as well. Let's get to some of the minors. So yeah, here we have the minors. The only thing I'm not a big fan on this card, this deck, is the court cards. Here's the princess, the prince, the queen, and the king. Obviously in the pentacle suit. I'm just going to fast forward here to the sword suit. And it's the same pretty much in the sword suit. It's the same images, but the colours are slightly different. So the princess, the prince, the queen, and the king. So it is actually the same image as the previous suit. So all the suits are the same image, just with different colours. That's a bit of a shame, I think. That's a bit of a miss for me. Well, not a miss, but, you know, just a bit of a shame. And obviously it's the same with the cup suit. Let's get to the cups. I think that's a really cool image as well for the tail, actually. Yeah, and obviously the same for the cups, just in the blue colour. So yes. So that was the Witch's Tarot. Moving along, let's move along to this one. This is a French deck that I also got secondhand, obviously. The Tarot of the Sorceress. This is available now, actually, in English. When I received this deck, it had already been cut, so the borders had been cut off. The person that had cut the borders off, they had possibly done it with, they had possibly cut the borders off with scissors instead of like a paper, like a cardboard cutter. So it was difficult to shuffle when I received it. So I modified it again and just took a sliver off of all the cards, and now it shuffles much, much better. So I did that, and then I edged mine in like in a gold and a black colour. You can see it very well. So let's pop this out of the way. Yeah, so this is a quite this tarot deck focuses on the elements a lot. Very interesting deck. I find there's a lot going on in the images. Obviously it's a limited colour palette, the black, the white and the gold. I think it's my age, and I think I'm, you know, I need my glasses, which I've said before, but there is a lot going on, and I think the borders would really have helped to contain the artwork and to frame the artwork. So I'm actually thinking of purchasing the English version, which I believe is out now, or very, very soon anyway. Really interesting images. This is the night, and because I found it quite difficult to know what the card was, I actually wrote the numbers on some of the, or the majors in any case. But I mean, obviously once you've worked with the cards, obviously, you know, you become familiar with them. But at the minute, without looking in the guidebook, I feel a bit lost with this one. But you know, it's just going to take some more work, and that's fine. I'm in no rush. As I mentioned, I really, really enjoy the images. I like the limited colour palette. I think this is beautiful. This is the Hierophant card, obviously. I think the images are beautiful. Yeah. We shall see. We shall see. Could well be that I purchased the English version with the borders. Watch this space. Pre-loved, and definitely not unloved by me. I really enjoy the deck. It's just going to need a little bit more work, and that's fine. Okay, we're moving on to the this one is also a tarot. This is the Guardian Angel Tarot by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. This was definitely a pre-loved deck. Well, the box was definitely pre-loved, and even the cards were pre-loved actually. The gold, they had a gold gilding on them, and the gold gilding had pretty much worn off. It was like really, it had been really, really loved and used very, very well. So I chopped off the gold gilding to freshen up the cards, and I still need to edge mine actually. But this is such a gentle deck. It's meshes are really really gentle. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, the word has gone. That's not good. I'm going to do the same again. If I come up on the word I'm thinking of, I'm going to put it here. Yeah, I kind of use this in conjunction with my, a practice. What am I trying to say here? Words are escaping me. This is clearly not a good day for me. I use this in my ancestral practice. Yeah. So definitely pre-loved, but not unloved by me. Moving along. We're moving on to the newest deck that I received secondhand. That is the Uncommon Tarot. This I believe this one hadn't even been used by its owner, actually, to be honest. These are gilded in like a silver colour. Hey, baby girl. That's my kitty cat, obviously. These are the backs. And these are the images, obviously. I really enjoy the artwork in these cards, and I really enjoy the colours. I find it quite a straight shooter, actually. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't hold back. And that's fine. You know, I like having decks in my collection that give a different perspective and you know, that say it as it is. I don't think this is a deck I would pull out if I was feeling a bit oh, what's the word? Oh my goodness me, the words are just disappearing today for me. Mingle a wee second. Let me see if I can think of the word. Holy moly. No, I cannot think of the word. I cannot think of the word. And you're probably wondering why I cannot come up on these words. And the reason is although I sound like I come from England, I do. I am originally from the UK. And you would think that my English would be fantastic because of that reason. And it used to be fantastic. And then I moved 17 years ago to a different country, and I don't use English every day anymore. I use another language. So I have forgotten so many words in English. I just cannot come upon the word. Which is terrible. So, you know, when I tell people that I actually come from England, they don't believe me because my English is so bad. There's times I can't even string a sentence together. So anyway, if I come upon what I was trying to say, I will put it here somewhere on the screen for you. I'm very sorry, I do apologise. But this is a beautiful deck anyway. I really enjoy it. Love the artwork, love the colours. And I like that it's a straight shooter. It's a no-nonsense deck. Okay, the next one. Pre-loved. Definitely not unloved by me. This is the Venetian Tarot. These are the backs. These are beautifully gilded in, or they were beautifully gilded in a gold colour. The gilding's taken a bit of a beating. Yeah, this is a really beautiful deck. This is pretty much a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, I would say. It's obviously a mini deck, which I really enjoy as well. I really like this. I saw it and I was like, oh, I really want that. I really want it. And it was a little bit more expensive than I would usually pay for a second-hand deck. As in, like, yeah. But, no, I really liked it. Oh, that's an upside-down card. What's going on? Anywho. Yep. So, bought it, used it. This is also a deck, actually, that I use within my ancestral practice. I find that my ancestors' voices come through in this deck, actually. So yeah, that's the Venetian Tarot. Beautiful deck. Really enjoy it. Pre-loved, as mentioned, not unloved. Oopsie. Okay, what have we got left here? We've got quite a few still to go. This one was bought quite early on. This was obviously also a pre-owned, pre-loved deck. Twilight Realm Tarot, a tarot of Faery. And I think I've mentioned before that I don't actually work with Faery energy, but I just really enjoyed the images of these cards. I edged it in black, and I really enjoy the black borders on this. I enjoy that. I want to say it feels like a nighttime deck. I think the images are stunning. I love them. Yeah, this could definitely be a, or feels like a nighttime deck. Obviously, you know, dark skies and the black borders, and this is a great card. I love this. So, yeah. I'm going to show you my favourite card. Generally, it's not my favourite card in the deck, but this one is just amazing. I think the King of Cups. I think he's beautiful, so beautiful. Definite favourite for me. Might be one of my favourite King of Cups cards actually. So yeah, that's a Tarot of Faery. Pre-loved, but not unloved. I think we're moving on to the last tarot. This is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot. Let's do that. I believe this was in a print deck. Don't quote me on that. These are the backs. This is really beautiful artwork. Really, really beautiful artwork. Sorry, cat hair. When I received this deck, what am I going to say here? I'm going to say that the backing or whatever's on the back had kind of started to peel, so the cards kind of stuck together when I wanted to shuffle them. And so I used my card cutter and trimmed around the edge, and then, sorry, my cats are having some Olympics training. What are you doing? What are you doing, cheeky girl? Yeah, sorry. So I got my card cutter out and I chopped off a very, very tiny sliver and then re-rounded the deck. And since then, obviously, excuse me, it shuffles much better. But this artwork is absolutely beautiful. So beautiful. I love this. Yeah. The only challenge for me, I feel, are the name changes. Pretty much all of the cards have been changed. The names have been changed on them. But yeah, that's fine. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really like it. So yeah, that is the Celtic Wisdom Tarot. Doesn't this give you an Outlander vibe? Gives me a, Jamie from Outlander vibe, definitely. Anyway, yeah, that was the last tarot deck. Then I've got two oracle decks actually. This was quite an early purchase. Pre-loved, not unloved. The artwork is a bit you know, it's not, I wouldn't say it's my aesthetic generally, but the actual guidebook and the messages are really, really good. Backs are quite funky. This is out at the minute, you know, obviously with the spooky season. So yeah, that was the Witch's Wisdom Oracle cards. And then the last but not least is the Oracle of the Pharaohs. This one I was really lucky to get hold of, actually. I don't know if it's out of print, but I found it. I actually found it online. Online on oh, what's it called? Oh no, the words are escaping me today. Online in a charity shop in England. Oxfam had it, and they obviously don't post to the country I live in, but I do have family left in England, in the UK. So I roped my sister into bringing it over to me when she came and visited me, which she did, which was very, very kind of her. And so yeah, so I got hold of this little baby. Really enjoy it. I'm a big fan of Egyptian culture and mythology and deities. So yeah, this is a really good one. I really enjoy it. So yeah, thank you to my sister who brought it over for me. Obviously it got posted to her address, and then she brought it over in her suitcase, and that was very, very kind of her. I was most impressed. So that was my collection of pre-loved but not unloved decks. What say you? Do you have many pre-loved decks? Do you always purchase your decks new? Are you are you one for swapping and buying a pre-owned deck, pre-loved deck? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Yeah, enjoy your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Please like and subscribe if you'd like to. Take care, and until next time, toodaloo.